طيب يا شباب، نرجع نكمل قصتنا من جديد. بسم الله. يوهو، من نفس المكان هذاك. سكيب.
There you are.
سكيب.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise.
سكيب.
The magic that Miriam had always... Oh!
أيوة، من هنا الظاهر.
Are you alright?
الغابة السحرية.
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
يلا نقول بسم الله الحين.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this lot as soon as I can, but first I must...
لا ما فرزوه ولا حطوا بأي جماعة.
what happened to George and be warned of...
يجب أن يعرف ما حدث لجورج.
For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
بابا.
Ready for the sorting ceremony?
يلا. تتوقع ايش بيحطونا فيه؟ إذا جاء اختيار ما أدري هم يخيروني ولا أنا أتوقع إنهم يخيروني. خلنا نشوف.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
هذا مدير.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
هذا هاري بوتر ولا أنا أتخيل؟ إيش هو؟
Professor Weasley.
مسوين شخصية زيه. حاولوا مو زي يعني.
Welcome. You're just in time.
يلا.
Have a seat.
يلا اجلس. بسم الله. يلا يا قبعة. يا رجليني.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
يقول لك يأتي الشخص إلى هنا بتفضيلات وتحيزات وتوقعات معينة. لا يمكن أن تظهر حتى تبدأ الدراسة. أتطلع لبدء الاستكشاف. لا يمكن أن تظهر، خلنا نقول أتطلع لبدء الاستكشاف.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder.
نشعر معين عن كيف
I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
يقول أتساءل، ستشعر شيء بداخلي أنه شعور معين. كيف نصف هذا؟ الجرأة، الفضول، الوفاء، الطموح. أنا بروح مع الطموح.
Is it ambition?
قد أبدو عنيدا، لكن السعي وراء ما يريد المرء أمر مهم.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition.
قدرة نادرة، أشعر بطموح يكبر شغف القوة.
Perhaps you belong in...
لا سليذرين، فكهم من سليذرين، ما بيهم. لا ما بي سليذرين يا ولد. ليش حطهم سليذرين؟ أنا ما بي سليذرين، أبي جريفندور. اختيار منزل مختلف. اختيار منزل مختلف. أبي جريفندور. هذه منه هافل باف ورايفن كلو. لا أبي جريفندور حق هاري بوتر طبعا. يلا. منزل جريفندور معروف بالجرأة والشجاعة والشغف والشهامة. يلا اختيار قبول المنزل هذا. جريفندور.
Oh, and one
أعطاني
more
جايزة بعد.
thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
ليه؟
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Okay.
I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
طيب.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
عاد أنا أحب ويزلي لأنها
As I
طيبة.
was saying, I'm
بس
Professor
غيروا شكله.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to
ما
meet you as
نفس اللي
well,
بالفيلم.
Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
يلا هي بنا.
It's most uncommon for a student to
من
be
غير معتاد أن يبدأ الطلبة من السنة الخامسة. ستكون هذه مغامرة
I'm looking
مثيرة.
forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor.
I am a Gryffindor.
أنت من
I couldn't
جريفندور.
remember the password when I was a girl.
هذه الدبية حقتنا.
Password?
أعطونا كلمة السر.
The password is Grata Domum.
جراتا دومن.
Grata Domum.
دومم.
You may enter.
كويس.
Well done. Now,
Grata
go on in and get
Domum.
some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow.
إن شاء الله. نشوفك إن شاء الله بكرة الصبح.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts.
Mhm.
Sleep well.
إن شاء الله. يا الله صباح خير. أصبح الملك لله.
Better head to the common room.
يبدو أن الجميع رحلوا ومدري إيش. عاد زبدة إنه والله صراحة أنا اختياري لجريفندور حلو صراحة، لأني خبر أيام بلايستيشن 1 زي كذا كانوا يحطونك بجريفندور غصب، مو أنت اللي تختار. أيام بلايستيشن 1 أتكلم. وش فيه هنا؟ في شيء أصفر. أوكي، الظاهر إني أطلع من فوق.
Now, which way is the common room?
أها، اللوحة تتحرك زين. لا، في حياة بالشريط صراحة، عجبني. مقفل. المستوى الأول أنا الظاهر الحين ما حطوا لي مستوى. يتكلمون عني. يتكلم عن الناس. أنا أتكلم أول شي. أنا أتكلم مع هذه. هذه لا كريس شي.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
صحيح. لقد درست معه. لا على الإطلاق. خلينا نقول صحيح، لقد درست معه.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh,
لأن خبر جريفندور كلهم طيبين يعني ما في.
I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
يقول لك أجل أواجه مشكلة صغيرة، لقد أتقن السحر باستخدام تعويذة، ولكن يبدو أن فعل هذا أصعب قليلا. يقول أنا متأكد من أنك ستكونين على ما يرام، ربما تحتاجين إلى قليل من التدريب الإضافي، تحتاجين إلى تطوير مهارات إلقاء تعويذات لديك. ربما تحتاجين إلى قليل من التدريب الإضافي.
A little more practice ought to do it.
I practiced all summer. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. What's so difficult about this one? I'm just going to keep at it.
طيب، ما مدى صعوبة إلقاء تعويذات غير الشغوف؟ هل يمكنكم معظم الطلاب بشكل غير شغوف؟ خلنا نشوف أسأل.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
يقول لك هل يتمكن معظم الطلاب من إلقاء تعويذات بشكل غير شغوف؟ سألت السؤال هذا، خلنا نسأل هذه.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh yes, and if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast a pulse non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
بالتوفيق.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Thank you. طيب نروح للثانيين. من في هنا؟ أوه في واحد فوق مثلا.
That girl thinks she can get away with
Yeah,
anything.
they'll do anything for a thrill.
سلام.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello.
Hello.
Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
صحيح. كان مرعبا، لم يكن شيئا لم أستطع التعامل معه. إنها حقيقة. كان مرعبا، لم يكن شيئا.
It is true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
طيب، على أي حال لقد أشعلت الإثارة التي نحتاجها في غريفندور، وبالتأكيد خلنا نشوف ماذا يقول الناس عن السفاري هنا. خلنا نشوف.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat. Not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon, of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
أنا عارف الناس يحبون السوالف. لست خائفا من المرتفعات، أليس كذلك؟ هل سبق لك مواجهتني؟ خلنا نشوف نسأل.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
يقول لست خائفا من المرتفعات، أليست كذلك؟ لا نسحب عليها.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
يلا باي. طيري.
You'll like it, trust me.
السلام عليكم.
Sure you don't want to try it?
Brief.
Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it.
Weasley مغيرين الأسامي حتى.
Is it true that someone from the ministry was with you in the carriage?
حتى ويزلي غيروا اسمه.
Yes, a friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh,
ما أدري هم الله يخافون من يسمونها هذه.
Again, very glad you're here.
تقليد
Thank you,
ندي
Gareth.
تسمع
So am I.
الملكية.
Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
أجل إنها عمتي. يقولك لا أبدا إنها رائع، هذا رائع. لا أبدا إن هذا أبغى. إذا يمكنك عمل ما يحلو لك. وأنا ما أدري إيش قرأ، ما أدري إيش صار. لا أبدا إنه رائع. خلنا نشوف.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
أتكلم عن.
Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
طيب، ما هذا الذي في كأسك؟ هل أنت بارع في تحضير الجرعات السحرية؟ خلنا نسأله.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Okay. طيب، ما الذي في كأسك؟ ما أدري إيش كأسك.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
Okay, يلا السلام عليكم.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the college.
ويزلي تنتظرني، يلا خلينا نروح له.
Good morning. I
Good
trust
morning.
you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
وش هذا الاختبار؟
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
هذا ايش؟ كتاب قدرات هذا ولا ايش؟ اوكي.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide.
دليل ميداني للسحر سيساعدك على التعلم.
So that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
شكرا يا آنسة.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Yeah. روح.
This way.
أنا وراك.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
شكل في باب سري هنا.
Simply cast Revelio on it.
يجب عليك فقط إلقاء تعويذة ريفيليو. اوكي. شو الثور اللي جالس هنا؟
Revelio.
لوحة باروفيو. تمام.
دليل ميداني كان التحديات على المتابعة يجب التحديات. نحدد لك خيارات يا هنا وانت اختار يلا اختار. اكتشف صراحة يلا.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
المستوى الأول.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
صح.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle.
لا فلو اللاعب هذا هو اللي ينقلك الظاهر من مكان لمكان. ضغط الخريطة خلنا نشوف. طيب يجب اختيار منطقة الجناح الجنوبي. وين الجناح الجنوبي؟ هذا الجناح الجنوبي. يقول لك يطلق العام داخل.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
يقولك سيحرص على الذهاب إلى هوغسميد في أسرع وقت ممكن للاستبدال التلزمات التي ضاعت منك في الطريق إلى هنا. طيب هل يمكن أن تخبريني المزيد عن صف التموين؟ ما المقصود بالدفاع عنها؟ ما هي غسل؟ خلنا نسأل عن هذه.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
طيب خلنا نسأل عن صف التعويذات.
What will I learn in charms class?
Exactly what you might expect.
كل ما يمكنك التوقع بالضبط.
Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
ما أدري عنه معلم اللي تمدح لي إياه. ما المقصود الدفاع ضد فنون الله؟
Can you tell me more about the defense against the
أعرف أنا ما يحتاج.
Defense against the dark arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
طيب شكرا يا أستاذ.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
طيب أظن هناك تفاصيل أكثر في هذه القصة غير البحث عن الحياة الطويلة. يقول في الواقع أن أخشى أنه لا يوجد المزيد. في الواقع أن أنت محقة.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
طيب الحين نمشي مع أخينا الأستاذ فينج.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
هل سمعت أنك كنت تتحدث مع أستاذ ويزلي بشأن استكشاف الأنقاض؟ لم يكن الأمر مهما يا سيدي. أما أن أكون تحدثت أكثر من اللازم. أما أن لا أكون تحدثت أكثر من اللازم.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
طيب يلا.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
يا قدم الجامعة هذه. نقفل من هنا. من اللي يدقه؟ إني شفت شيء. بعد فوق.
You know, it does help to look at the thing while you're stirring.
It's hardly worth studying for potions.
بديت الحصة.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met
سبحان الله كيف عرفت؟
Shall we begin?
يلا.
Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
لا.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the look of it, you all spent your holidays practicing oblivion on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
الاستدعاء؟ والله قال البروفيسور في
we're in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
اكيو اي هذه أكيو.
Akio.
Akio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
صح.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
طلعنا برا يعني.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Right.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
يلا بسم الله. كيف الطريقة؟ قال لي فيجن صوب وبعدين ابدأ.
Cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Accio. The trick is to pull the sphere. Excellent control there. Happens to the best of us.
يبيني لحظة، يبيني وقف الظاهر على 50 صح؟ طيب البروفيسور فيجن قال لي ركز كذا بعدين اسحب اكيو. يلا صديق. ايوه وقف. لا يا حبيبي. طيب الكرة توقف. طيب خلنا اسحب بس على خفيف. خلاص يا رب. اياه على 50.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. Well, there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
Yeah.
Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
يلا أنا كرة زرقاء وهو كرة حمراء. بسم الله.
Let us see this.
جابت 50.
There we go.
يا رب حنا نجيب 50 يا رب. بسم الله.
Accio.
تعال. لا جبت 20. غش يا رجل غش. هذا كمبيوتر. أنا بالحالة يا شيخ خسران واضح. خلاص أنا خسران أصلا.
Accio.
ماذا عليه؟
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
أيوة.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
أنا أوريك الكلب.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. There we go.
Accio!
يلعن بالحالة يا شيخ صفر. يلا انتهي. اخلصي. طيب اذا جبت هذه ضربتها على الحمراء يلا 50 كويس. انا اوريك الكلبة.
Accio!
بس ما فزت. ما فزت. هي فازت. Brilliant.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
طيب.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
دقيقة.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
طيب. يسعدني أنك تفهمين الأمر. أنا أتدبر أمري. يلا.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new country.
أوكي. وقبل أن ندرك الأمر كان قد غادرنا أوغندا وفي منتصف الطريق حول العالم نتجه إلى مدرسة الجميع بلد جديد. سيدنا قال ما هو حجم أوغندا؟ كيف تبدأ أوغندا؟ هذا السحر هو نفسه في أوغندا؟ خلنا نشوف.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
أتوقع أوغندا ما يستخدمون عصيان السحر. هم في الغالب نعم، ولكن كان علي تعلم كيف يستخدم العصا. وصلت لهنا يصعب إيجاد شخص يستخدمها في أوغندا. هذا أمر لا يصدق. بالتأكيد قوة السحر أضعف، صح؟ لا هذا أمر لا يصدق.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
طيب شكرا يعطيك العافية.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
So inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
شكرا يعطيك العافية. هذه من ايه؟
After my my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
زعلان الحين. طيب نشوف الخريطة. بسم الله عليك هذا. الله يستر لا يكون مدرس اللي ببالي اللي بيطلع من البوابة اللي فوق هذه.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time.
I
get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
Levioso?
A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
يلا. شيء صغير. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Levioso.
Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Okay. يا رب تجيبها صح.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
التعويذة الأساسية. ما عندي تعويذة أساسية. هي تعويذة
See how the
الأساسية.
dummy deflected your cast. This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
طيب.
Good. Now, the basic cast.
وش هي؟ يمكنك اختراق الدرع الصفراء باستخدام تعويذة السيطرة. ايش السيطرة؟ مثل تعويذة الارتفاع. طيب ارتفاع.
Now, the basic cast.
Basic؟ هذه. اوكي. خلاص؟ كويس.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel.
سليذرين مرة شايف نفسهم.
And Protego. You may begin.
بسم الله.
Lucky.
لا ما في لكي. ما في لكي حبيبي. أعرفها من البداية أنا.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. You're good.
شيء لك علمك اللكي الحين.
Only all my students would accept. Try to anticipate your opponent's next
حاول أن تتوقع حركة خصمك. توقعتها من زمان خلاص.
Bad for a beginner.
إيه.
You
لا
get
تقولي
as good
لكي.
as you get.
دقيته دق.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is just...
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sutter didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
طيب يقول لك ومن ناحية أخرى ربما لم تكن أنا كذلك لم أستخدم عصاي في مبارزة من قبل. لا خلينا نحط هذه لم أستخدمها.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
يبدو هذا مثير للاهتمام. يبدو الأمر مريبا. خلينا نحط هذا قبل يبدو.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
لا أكيد مهتم دعوة. إيه بقى هلا. طيب شو في هنا؟
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
في شيء غريب. نضغط هذه. لا. ريفيليو. في شيء هنا. ايوه.